So I've just come out, it's 8:30. I knew this ewe was going to start lambing. Anyway, I brought her down to the shed paddock, and I'd only brought her down at, it was probably about 6-ish. So I left her for the couple of hours, and she'd lambed and she'd had triplets, and unfortunately I'm so annoyed. If I'd come out 10 minutes earlier, this poor little one was still actually warm, but I couldn't get it going. And the tiny little one standing up, well, it was actually quite some distance away from his mum. He or she had walked off. And yeah, pretty cold and what have you. So I've got them on for a drink. Just really disappointed about losing one. But she is a maiden ewe, so to look after 3 would have been a heck of a task. But it's still really disappointed me because I'd brought her down, and yeah, 10 minutes if I'd come out a bit earlier, I probably would have been able to have saved that bigger lamb. So yeah, it's a little bit disheartening, but anyway, so long as these two are all right and she's all right, I guess that's the main thing. So I've just come out this morning, and this is the ewe here that had the twins with the one dead one. And her little bubbies, they're going good, these two. They're pretty small. The one that was dead was actually the bigger one. So they're 2 little girls, and yeah, the one that was dead was a boy. But anyway, at least so long as these two are all right, that's the main thing. And she's a good little mum. They're trying to have a little play. And I'm actually about to just let these other 2 girls open up this roller door, and you 2 can go out for a little while. But they don't like going outside. They actually like being tucked in here. But you've got to go out and eat a bit of grass, girls. So that's the one I had a hell of a job pulling the twins out of. She's doing a good job of her bubbies at the moment, aren't you, darling? It won't hurt you to go out there for a little while. I know it's not overly bloody warm. There you go. There. Yeah, the other one can come out too. And same thing, I have put a couple of rattles, just a couple of marks, just so I know what lambs belong to each other. This ewe, I actually trimmed her feet a couple of days ago, and she has got the most enormous udder on it underneath, so I've just make sure she doesn't get mastitis. Stan, sit down. Who said I wanted your help? Let them have this section, and then if it rains, they're very quick to put themselves back in the shed with their babies. So I've got my potty lambs in my garden at the moment. I've got the gate up here that because I'm tired, I've accidentally gone left open. So got half of them out here being menaces. Thinking they're having a great time. Come on. Lamb, lamb, lambs. Hurry up. Quick. Lamb, 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 lambs. Come on. Lamb, 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 lambs. Oh, aren't you clever? She's had a lamb up in the paddock, and she's actually just in the process of having another baby now. And there's sun outside, but we had a -4 here this morning. So, and there's a breeze out there, and it is cold. So I've just brought her down. This particular ewe has not had any lambs, and she's 3 years old, so she was bloody on the cull list. But anyway, she's made up a bit for us and got in lamb, and the lamb she's got at the moment to me looks quite small. So the fact I've already had a couple of issues with triplets, I just thought I'd better bring her down and just make sure if she's just got 2 or whether she has another one. So it'd be nice to see her have the other baby. There's my girl over here that had the dead triplet with her little bubbies. One's got a funny little knocked front knee. She's very cute. So at the moment I've got 6 sets of twins in here. I've had 9 sheep lambs, so 7 left to go. So here's my ewe in the process of lambing. I'm going to pull it out. So I've just lowered her down. So here I've got One foot. Second foot. And then the nose. So when they're like this, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to pull them. But when they're not in the right position, a lot more work involved. And I'll just give him a little hang upside down to let him drain the mucus and stuff. And yeah, with a little shake of the head. Okay, Mum. She's starting to clean him up. He's nice and white. Some are nice and white, and then others will be all orange colours. And yeah, so when they're in that position, there's just so much easier just to pull them out. But when you're trying to find the front legs or the head, or it becomes a lot more challenging. You've got more issues about hurting or damaging the ewe internally. There's a good girl. I'll be just curious to see if she does have another one or not. I'll soon tell if there's a urine sac coming out from behind her. So I'll just sneak out now, girl. Oh well, my suspicions were correct. I think my girl's in the process of having her third baby. And there we go. Oh, so first time Mum. Not had any lambs for 3 years, and now she's going to have 3 in one go. So the last 3 ewes that have lambed have all actually had triplets, apart from that one little deformed one, which it was dead anyway. There you go. Oh, don't sit on your baby. And, oh, you poor little tyke, darling. She stepped on you. So all that mucus, if they don't get that cleaned up around the face, they suffocate. And that's a fair chance what happened to my other poor little one the other night when I found it dead. So, there you go, darling. You've got to do that one too, sweet. Yeah, you're going to be a busy girl. Just had to get a quick little bit of footage of this. Mum with her 2 babies all tucked up. I think that just looks gorgeous. Oh. Oh, you lucky little bubbies. It's all nice and warm in the shed, isn't it? With your mum. Hey. And the little triplets, they're up on their feet. I've made sure they've got on for a little bit of a drink, but they're busy working things out themselves now. So another couple of little girls and a boy. Hello. Over there. You'll be a busy girl.